Okay, this is Rayce Robinson, your favorite Florida lender. I hope you're doing amazing and starting out this year strong, whoever you are or watching this video. And so I like to go over the numbers as they come out every month, and the numbers just came out for January of 2020, which is a really interesting month because it's the start of the year, and we can compare it to the start of the year last year, which I like to do. So one of the things to look at right off the bat is total homes on the market. In January of 2019, there were 8,243 homes on the market. When January of 2020, a year later, there were 7,000 homes on the market. So almost 1,000 less homes, which is why inventory is moving really fast. There's just not a lot of it compared to the amount of sales. So if we look at new listings in January of 2019, there were 3,900 listings, where in January 2020, there's only 3,500 listings. So demand's up, inventory's down, and listings are down, but then sales are up a little. So if you look at sales in under contract in January of 2019, there were 4,000 homes under the contract. In January of 2020, there's 4,300 homes. And then sales closed in January of 2019 were 1,950. And January of 2020, they're 2,270. So I'm reading the numbers here that I get from the different real estate organizations. And then what is the big thing driving this? Obviously the lack of inventory, but really interest rates. You know, the Fed got back as far as cutting the Fed funds rate. In January of 2019, according to this, the average rate was 4.32%. In January of 2020, the average mortgage was 3.55%. Now remember, this is not showing you the average APR or the cost for that rate. And remember, all banks and lenders are advertising the unicorn, which is the biggest down payment with the highest credit score. But what it does give you a feel is that rates in general have dropped almost a full 0.75% for people that are buying. So what does that mean? Well, one, we're still getting appreciation. In January of 2019, the median price was $227,000. Flash forward to 2020 of January, the median price is $245,000. The average days on the market for a home that goes on the market is only 60 days, which means homes are selling really fast. So again, what does all this mean? It means it's good for buyers really and for sellers. For buyers, what's good is rates are lower, which make the monthly payments lower, which is a lot of what dictate the price range that people buy in. And so, and there's more loan programs than ever before. So more people are able to buy with FHA and all these different loan programs. And when you buy a home, you get that slow, steady appreciation, which is, why a lot of people buy a home other than converting rent dollars to home ownership. And then if you're a seller, if you price the house correctly, the houses are selling really fast. So again, it's kind of a win-win right now. And so what's going to happen this year, is anybody's guess. It's an election year. Most people think that rates will stay fairly flat, could get better. But, in all these reports that I read, and I read a lot of them, there are some people predicting rates to actually drift up and some people actually predicting to drift down. My thought is that rates are going to drift a little bit lower throughout the year, but no big drops. A lot will depend on what the Fed decides to do as the year goes on. So again, what all this means is the market, less inventory, houses are selling faster. If you're going to buy a home, you do got to get fully pre-approved, go all the way up front so that you can act fast, because a lot of times when these houses are selling very quickly, they're going to pick buyers that can close, quickly. And the seller and the listing agent feels confident that you can close, not only close, but close quickly and on time. So with that, any questions you have for me, let me know. We have no lender fees. We're super transparent. We make sure you know everything up front, no surprises. And if you have any questions on these real estate numbers or just mortgage questions in general, definitely reach out to me. I'd love to help. So that's the numbers for January. And like I said, if you have any questions, text me, call me, whatever works better for you. And then when the numbers come out for February, we'll take a look at those too. All right, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.